Okay, good evening. Welcome to the Kingdom Culture Center. Turn to St. John's account of the Constitution in the 4th chapter. Jesus came and he was walking, and as he was coming, he told his disciples, you go here, but I must go by the way of Samaria. Now, there was a reason for that. Hey, we don't all know that. Everybody have their own ideologies, what they thought. But I'm going to tell you what Jesus did. And a woman of Samaria came to draw water, and Jesus said to her, give me a drink. This is what the king says while he was down here on earth to this woman. For his disciples had gone away and into the city to buy food. And then a woman of Samaria said to him, how is it that you, being a Jew, ask a drink from me, a Samaritan woman? For Jews have no dealings with the Samaritans. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Jesus right now is breaking all racial barriers. That's what he did. But he did it with the aspect of the process of the kingdom, his kingdom principles. See, when you have kingdom principles, you're focused on that soul. Trust me. It's not about what's going on in your life. It's not about if they're black, white, blue, green, yellow, red, pink, or purple. It's about God. It's about the glory of God emanating through your life to touch that soul using wisdom. Now he goes on to say, and Jesus answered and said unto her, if you knew the gift of God and who it was that says to you, give me to drink, you would have asked him and he would have given you living water. Now I'm going to tell you something. When you have the Holy Spirit in your life, when you have the power of the Holy Spirit in your life that Jesus said that when he go, he's given to us. When you have that in your life, guess what? Guess what? It will affect others around you. Why? Because you seek to obey his word. His word is the secret of receiving the Holy Spirit with power in your life. When you walk by that word and live by that word, hey, let me tell you something. Prayer becomes a secondary. Why? Because the king gave you a word. He gave you what to say, what to do, how to do, when to do, and where to do. And you know how to follow instruction because that spirit is extension of the God of God's kingdom into your life. So your life is filled with his presence when you obey his word. I hope I didn't make that complicated. I really hope I didn't make it complicated. Because it's not complicated. It's really, really easy. Obey. When you seek to please God, when you seek his word, when you seek his will for your life and you really get hungry. How did one brother said it in the Fast and Furious? When you get hungry and want to grow in God, trust me, there's nothing that you won't reach out for to seek him and to seek his will for your life, your talent, your ability, your vision, whatever. God will bring it to essence. He'll bring it to fruition in your life. Powerful, brother. This is not religion. This is kingdom. Letting you know that obeying the kingdom should be obeying the king's command. It should be a priority. Not being a Christian. Cut that out. I'm a Baptist. Forget it. I'm a Presbyterian. Forget it. Don't you know these things called denomination? Denomination means divided, separated. God is not a separated God. He's not. Listen what Jesus said. He would have gave her living water. Remember, at this time, the only one who had the Holy Spirit in him was Jesus in his body. Listen to this. And John the Baptist. Check it out for yourself. All you theologians, check it out. Read it. You know what I'm talking about. Let us go on. The woman said to him, Sir, ye have nothing to draw with, and the well is deep. Where then do you get that living water? Are you greater than our father Jacob, who gave us the well and drank from himself, and as well as his son and his livestock? Jesus answered and said unto him, "Look, check this out. I want you to check this out. Follow me closely. But whoever drinks of the water that I shall give him will never thirst. But the water that I shall give him will become in him a fountain of water springing up into everlasting life." This is what we should be affecting people with the Holy Spirit. Let me tell you something. When you get that Spirit, when you're obedient enough, He gives you the Holy Spirit. Trust me, you receive power to overcome, not to be overcame. So what's wrong with these quote unquote people claim to be quote unquote Christian who's always subject, pastors who are falling by the wayside because of lust and homosexuality? Trust me, it's the power of God that raises you and give you power to overcome. Remember what the word said. Greater is He, boom, who's in you, boom, than he that's in the world. Then if that be true, then they must not have what Jesus was talking about. Let us go on. The woman said to him, "Sir, give me this water that I may not thirst, nor come here to draw." Jesus said to him, "Go call your husband and come here." Listen to this, brother. Jesus said to him, "You well said, I have no husband." The woman said, "I have no husband." Jesus said, "You well said, I have no husband. For you had 5, past tense, you had 5. And the one whom you now have is not your husband. Is that in that you spoke truly?" In other words, she confessed. She says, "I don't have it," but she had 5. But Jesus didn't hang a nail on the cross and start putting up in the no. Forgiveness is at the door. Forgiveness is at the door. Woo! There's power in forgiveness. And forgive others who did you wrong. Remember, hate kills you, not them. Don't worry about what people talk about, how many times you've been married. Forget that. Don't sweat that, because the devil, the enemy, the demonic spirits will always try to attack your conscience to make you feel guilty of something that you've been forgiven of. Don't sweat the small stuff. Let us go on. The woman said to him, "Sir, I perceive that you are a prophet." Always putting the title on them. Now, you remember prophet. And I just want to say this. I know this is going to... All you prophets out there, get a clue. Your name don't make you who you say you are. It's the Spirit of God. Start letting the life and the glory of God speak through your life. And stop deceiving these people. Trying to be something that you're not. You know, I got all the papers. I'm licensed and everything else. I never bring up that. Call me Mr. Lucci. Because I stand. My integrity, my honesty. What I was in the past, that's exactly what it was the past. You have a nice day.